Hello, I'm Damien. This is Deus Ex Mankind Divided, and if you are sitting comfortably, then we'll begin. We begin yet another episode, staring at a door. This is the NSN server's restricted access door. I'm not allowed in here. I'm still not quite sure how to get in here, but you guys have got to see this. This is the greatest conversation between two ventriloquists.
Some kind of adrenaline addiction. He plays it too close to the edge. You made it. Hi, Jensen. We're discussing Dubai. You made it out of Dubai. Give us a minute.
See?
You made it out of Dubai.
They're speaking with each other's voices.
We're discussing Dubai. You made it. Give us a minute. You made it out of Dubai, didn't you? I'm telling you, if it had been anyone but Jensen on the ground, Singh would be dead. Hi, Jensen. We're discussing Dubai. Well, you know what? I think you're right about that. First the Dubai mission and now the train station bombing. This is a week for the record books.
These guys are awesome. And they just had to have this mundane conversation, and they had to say, you know, they had to keep saying, just a minute, so that they could have it. All right, what's going on in this room? Hey, Singh?
Agent Singh. Wasn't expecting to see you again, in civvies at least.
Was expecting to see you naked.
I wanted to thank your team for the backup in Dubai. That sting went to hell faster than the storm did.
You're welcome, but I don't think you came all this way to say thanks.
Director Miller asked me to get Agent McCready up to speed. Now I have the red-eye flight back to Oman.
Headed into the field office there?
Not exactly. One of our black sites. I'll be dropped in as a captured enemy combatant. After I contact my fellow Jinn prisoners, I shall lead a very convenient escape.
This sounds great. I'm glad that you could continue your undercover career.
Aren't you taking a big risk, given everything that happened?
Yeah, the only guy surviving Dubai.
No choice. That ambush knocked everyone on their asses. TF-29, Bell Tower, the Jinn. To cover all the angles, I need to go back. Hopefully my cover is still good. You killing the signal booster at the hotel should help.
Yeah, you can come up with some kind of story, right?
Gate crashers faster than TF-29.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps. They do not like loose ends.
Who does?
An augmented kill squad with military training. Have you ever seen anything like it?
Well, once. In Dubai.
But it's a long story.
Oh, and that one.
Did we get anything out of the cleanup operation?
Mostly corpses. Heavily augmented, as you know. Under those gold masks, they were ID scrubbed. No prints, no dentals, no DNA match. Professional.
Were they
Could still
robots?
be ex-Bell Tower. Plenty of men and material went AWOL after the incident. A competing faction that listened in on Shepard's sale.
It's a possibility. The audits and investigations of Bell Tower will go on for years before we know how many rats jumped from that ship. At least we recovered the weapons. Unlisted. High spec. Military-grade augmentation. Enough to build another couple of you. That is a joke.
It's a pretty tasteless joke.
Right. It's the
I didn't
world
think it
we
was
live in.
funny.
Anyone with an exemption to the weaponized augment ban is a useful tool. Or a terrorist. Whoever they were, they knew exactly when the deal was going down. Any chance they were based locally, in Dubai?
No. After the incident, Dubai became the world's most luxurious tombstone. Perfect for the Jinn, but for no one else.
Wait, so nobody's going to Dubai anymore?
Augmentation was frowned on in the Middle East. Why was Dubai hit so hard?
Yeah, why?
Because it was another world. Two other worlds, in fact. One of extreme augmentations in gold or crystal, and one of thousands of workers outfitted for construction. Then, that day.
Slaughter.
I know.
Crazy
No,
stuff.
Agent Jensen, you could not.
I couldn't. I kind of wasn't there.
Some called it divine punishment. But that day was not the work of a merciful God.
Continue.
I don't envy what you've got ahead of you.
Actually, I'm looking forward to it. The truth is, when you've been under for long enough, you only feel like an imposter out here, in the real world.
Boy, that doesn't sound healthy at all.
Yeah, I understand the feeling.
Still not healthy. Really. Seek some professional help. There's got to be something else to live for, right? More hacking. Hacking network info. Wonder if these guys care if I start hacking.
This is so weird.
My quest for coffee continues because I cannot drink this either. Must need special augmented coffee. Agent.
I've got to hand it to you for your role in Dubai.
Thanks, Agent.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
What you looking at? What you looking at? Personal emails? Huh? Talking to your wife, maybe? Ooh, an appointment. What for? Oh, I'm sorry. Hope you get healthy.
I've run DNA checks through all the.
All right, Duncan McCready. This asshole. Hey, Smiles.
Is there something I can help you with, Agent?
I hear you're on point looking into the gold mask mercs that hit us in Dubai. Any leads yet?
Christ, I know I'm good, Jensen, but I've only been on it for 5 minutes.
A lot can happen in 5 minutes, McCready. You checked with the ME yet? Get anything off the bodies we recovered?
Leftovers are on ice at the Oman substation. I've been told they were scrubbed clean as summer whites. No prints, no dental, no nothing.
Yes.
So in other words, it's no steps forward and 2 steps back.
For now. That's why it's a good thing you disabled the Jinn's comms booster in Dubai. Singh's cover with the Jinn is still intact. I'm hoping once he's back in Basra, he can use his network to dig around. Maybe these gold mask jokers will ping locally.
Maybe they will.
Probably
I'm sure I'll see them again.
Jihad looking to make some noise.
Turn it up.
I'm not so sure we should be looking for these guys in the desert.
Ah, is that so? You have some new information you feel like sharing?
Come on, McCready. These guys were augmented with military-grade.
What the hell's going on with that part in his hair?
Body augmentation goes against Muslim beliefs. They weren't jihadists. We're dealing with something new here.
I can see where you're going with this, Jensen, and I'm asking you right now to back off it. It's not your case.
So far, I'm not a real fan of McCready. Yeah, let's start a confrontational relationship with McCready.
You always just pig-headed? You're just going out of your way on my account.
Miller mentioned that you might be pissed not getting to follow up with the investigation. I told him it wouldn't be a problem.
You lied to him.
I'm not being pig-headed, mate. I'm following orders. And I get a bit of a kick watching you squirm over it.
So you're just an asshole.
I thought we established that in Dubai. Now, get out of my face, Jensen. I have work to do.
What a dick. You dick. That guy's a professional dick. Alright, what do we got? Monthly War Digest. That sounds like a very happy sort of publication. Detroit Crimes Code and Vehicle Law. Am I a vehicle? Stone and rocks. God damn it, Marie, they're minerals. Okay, take some ammo from your drawers. Don't mind me. Just stealing stuff. Can I get through your wall? Punch through it, maybe? What do you got? Cable, big weapons. And AUG magazine. Some old newspaper. What are you looking at? You're doing a lot of typing, but you know that's not actually going anywhere, right, McCready? Stop touching your screen. It's not a touch screen. God, these people. All right. Remember Pangaea. AUGs are dangerous. Eliza Cassan, etc., etc. Ooh, Bill's Nye's Rye. Delicious, I'm sure. All right, so that was fun confrontation with McCready.
Look, I'm going as fast as I can.
And where are we going now? Let's see if I can access this. Nobody's paying attention, right? Can't go that way.
One of them would pop up on some list somewhere.
Is there no... Oh, there's the red. It's right by the... Ah, there's no way I'm gonna get there. Alright, let's not do that right now, because I don't want to cause an alarm in my own workplace. I'm gonna need some pistol ammo. I'm gonna go... AUG is here. That must be my computer. That seems just... That's uncool, guys. Really? Shooting Competition 3 from Aria Argento. Attention everyone, the third quarterly TF29 shooting competition is almost upon us. Remember, our firing range is always open, featuring any firearm in the TF29 arsenal with unlimited ammunition. Have you practiced enough? Aria. Director James Miller regarding the Dubai mission. To all staff, this is to address the recent mission in Dubai. We all know someone who died in that action. Our one consolation is that they died doing what they all believed in, trying to make the world a better place. However, there is no excuse for the mission going to hell the way it did. The reasons it did are now under thorough investigation. We can all do better than this, and from now on we will for them. Further, rumors have come to my attention which question why we were in charge of the op in the first place, rather than Station Muscat. These speculations are a distraction and strongly discouraged. Please remain focused on the actual task at hand. Those were our people we lost. It falls to us to avenge them. Memorial services will be forthcoming. Director Miller. Dr. Delara Ozane. Having recently joined the team, I wanted to briefly introduce myself. My name is Dr. Delara Ozane, now resident psychiatrist for the Prague Bureau.
How's it going? Any trouble with the plant?
Shut up, I'm reading.
Trying to find the best way to access the motherboard without blowing my cover.
Sorry, man. Message received.
Now, before I was so rudely interrupted, in addition to providing consultancy training for psychological profiling, hostage negotiation, and criminal communication, I'll also be the person responsible for staff psychological assessment and counsel. Due to the nature of our work here at Task Force 29, every agent has a high risk of exposure to emotional stress and potential trauma. Mental health is just as important as physical health, if not more so. It's important to you to have access to the relevance of professional support, both during and after any case you might be working on. I look forward to meeting everyone individually over the following weeks for an initial consultation. Dr. Jennifer Phillips, Neuropozyne order. Agent Jensen, I noticed you have not yet picked up the supply of Neuropozyne I ordered for you this month. I also noticed it's the third time in a row you have been late picking up your prescription. In my experience, agents like yourself are prone to testing their limits, denying themselves the crucial medicine they need due to either pride, an overinflated sense of machismo, or a well-intentioned but misplaced belief that others might need it more. If none of these reasons describe you, I sincerely apologize, but I suggest you not be late again, for I will be forced to assume you are obtaining the drug somewhere else, illicitly, and will have to report you to the head office. Thank you for your cooperation, Jen Phillips, MD, etc., etc., etc. Dubai, from Duncan McCready. I'm still waiting on your after-action report. We've all got to file them, you know. Drag your heels much longer and I'll write it up myself. Guaranteed you won't look good in it. Come on. I look good in anything. Ooh. Lots of cereal. Is this the only thing Jensen eats? Cereal, there's a knife, there's acronym. I cannot tolerate Jensen's messy desk. Look at all this cereal. You can turn off that television. Excellent. So that's off. There. All right, now on we go. Got to get in there. Got to not blow my cover. What's on this side? Look at your crazy hair. How does that even work?
It's the trigger that really does the talking.
Look at this tear. That's incredible. This is a gravity-defying ponytail. She has an augmented ponytail. I want one.
My boss hasn't checked in for days. It occurs to me that he might be buried somewhere in the rubble. Is it or is it not a probable target?
Only occurs to you days later, apparently. There's another computer. Here's another computer. Lots of computers to potentially hack. Oh, hello. All right. This is all very classified information.
What I hear, the explosives were designed to get maximum spread.
The Church of the Machine God.
Here we go. The Church of the Machine God. And to some, the Church of the Machine. Without the God. And then again, to others, the Singularity Church of the Machine God. This group has so many names and subgroups, it's hard to keep track. And believe it or not, they've been around in one form or another since the early 1970s.
I don't believe it.
There are a lot of contradictory reports on who they are and what they want, but in general, they all want the same thing. They want to merge their consciousnesses and become one with the machine gods through a ritual they call ascension.
Ah, that sounds crazy.
The Church of the Machine God has a leader, but all we know about her at this point is that she's a woman, and they call her Mother. That's creepy, right?
Totally creepy. I was just going to say that's creepy. I think that's creepy. What about the builder?
There's a rumor that the Church of the Machine God is building a machine that will help bring forth the singularity.
Oh.
Sure, I guess that's a possibility. I'm just not sure what they would plug that machine into.
Probably the mother. Ew. What's this Janus thing? That sounds
Janus.
crazy, right?
I mean, what can you say about him? Or her? Nobody really knows who or what Janus is.
Yeah.
But what many believe is that Janus is running the most dangerous hacking group in the world, attacking corrupt politicians and businesses on a global scale. The corporate world is terrified of Janus.
As well they should be. That those people would say.
Ah, what to say about the Juggernaut Collective that isn't speculation. A bunch of their members were running operations out of Montreal in 27, resurfacing for a while in 28. You heard of the Rifleman Bank Station? Bell Tower? Anyway, the Collective is a group of hacker activists, or hacktivists. Oh my god, I hate that word.
I kind of do too.
Dedicated to the cause of freedom. At least that's what they say, or what their actions appear to say. They fight corruption by exposing hypocrisy and protecting the unprotected.
Like a condom.
No one knows the real power structure inside of the Collective, but there is one name that echoes over the darknet. And that name that echoes even louder than Hex, and you can talk to Peter Chang if you don't believe me, that name is Janus. And some say Janus runs everything, while others think there is no Janus.
Ooh, that sounds... Ooh. Doesn't that just make you go, ooh?
The new Sons of Freedom, or NSF, is a small group of militant constitutionalists and secessionists operating in the continental United States, particularly in the Pacific Northwest. The group was formed as a reaction to the American government's increasingly authoritarian regime. NSF is committed to fighting the influence and control of a group of unknown people they believe to be the Illuminati with strategic guerrilla warfare strikes. They are suspected of having ties with Janus and the Juggernaut Collective.
Ooh. Are they now? New Sons of Freedom. What about Samizdat?
Samizdat is an underground news outlet that likes to think of itself as the real news. They are anti-establishment and anti-almost everything else, including business addresses, so we like to keep our eyes and ears open for any mention of them.
I don't even know where to start.
That's probably a good idea. What about ARC?
Heard of these guys? ARC, or the Augmented Rights Coalition? They're a human rights group who, on the surface at least, is trying to provide equal rights for augmented people. It was started by Dr. Talos Rucker, soon after the AUG incident when Rucker started to speak out against the anti-AUG legislation that was being passed by several local governments. If you ask me, it's not working. They seem to be getting worse. ARC preaches non-violence, but a string of terror attacks has put them on the terror watch list. So I'll let you be the judge.
I don't even know where
Ooh, I'm the judge. That sounds great.
Dr. Talos Rucker, former limb clinic doctor and current leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition. Rucker has chosen to leave his native Germany and to live in the Intellect complex near Prague as a protest to draw attention to the upcoming Human Restoration Act vote.
Of course, why wouldn't he?
Rucker's a pacifist and believes that what is happening in Prague is what will happen all over the world if the Restoration Act becomes law.
He's probably not wrong. Sounds kind of legit.
You know as much as I do about these guys. They're augmented, well-trained, and very dangerous.
Real gold,
And they seem to be
nanotech,
massive
looks black and white
weapons
to me.
arms for some sort of attack. We don't know what yet.
Something wicked, I'm sure. Vano.
Otar's right-hand man is this guy, Vano. Not the sharpest tool in the shed, if you know what I mean, but he's strong and loyal.
Means he's
something
dumb.
Otar values greatly.
Mm-hmm.
Otar Bodkavelli. This guy's a classic. They don't make many like him anymore. Sharp mind, a real businessman. One of those gangsters who thinks that crime is a necessary evil. No. If it's gonna happen, he's there to make sure people have respect and make good money. Business.
Well, we're learning some really nice stuff here, but I think that's about all that I want to talk about right now.
Hey, Agent Jensen.
Let's talk about
Nice
you,
work,
Brian.
goodbye. But
Thank
still,
you.
You know what I want to know is who those ogged up guys in the gold masks were.
I do too. You're the information guy.
Files, and as soon as I know anything, it'll be up on the board.
Sweet. I'm looking forward to your very low-tech board. Oops. I just wanted to search something. Pocket Secretary. I'm just going to steal this for a second. Angela Rizzo regarding suspicions from Vincent Black. Angie, I'd trust your hunches better than most people's evidence. There's no way if the Diwali number 2 owns it, the storage locker is 100% clean. I'm in the middle of something I can't break away from right now. Check it out yourself. Quietly. Tell me what you find. The referenced email from Angela Rizzo to Vince Black. Vince! You know the courtyard just down the street from us? I go there sometimes to grab a snack after work, and there's one storage locker there that always felt a little suspicious. Well, today I learned it belongs to Otar Bodkavelli. We can't go in there officially without a warrant, and my hunch obviously isn't enough to get us one. But I did crack the code to the door, 3874. One of us could go in, unofficially, just to see what's inside. What do you think, boss? Angie. I think that Jensen's gonna go in there. That's what I think.
It's not like I
Agent?
support what the Collective is doing.
Yeah. What about you? Do you support what the collective is doing?
Maybe it's a cliché that in order to catch a criminal you have to think like one, but it also happens to be true.
That would be annoying working on a computer screen that you could see through, don't you think? You're the boss here?
We need to talk.
Mr. Chang?
God, Jensen, I heard about
I'm not your god, I'm just a
We
guy.
should relocate. I was thinking we could corner Director Miller together.
Yeah, and kill him. Oh, wait,
Tell him
what?
it's not safe enough here.
We're fine, Chang.
The police station, the train station, we're next. I can feel it. I can more than feel it. I can see it happening.
Then you're crazy.
No one knows where we
and you
are.
probably
There's
need
no reason to get
psychological help.
paranoid.
That's where you're wrong. They're trying to pull the lid off of us, Jensen, or someone is. Praha Dovos just got hacked.
No, not Praha Dovos.
Our building's front company. Thought it was fake.
I wish it was fake. Miller's got me cleaning up IntelliCam footage from the attack to help figure out who these people are. Meanwhile, maybe they're trying to figure out who we are?
No.
Why else poke into an import company?
You think someone's figured out that the company's a front? Maybe they know what's really down
That's what he said.
We have a lot.
That's his
of
suspicions.
enemies.
You just repeated
The
it back to
people who
him.
bombed the train station. You don't think they'd love to know where we are?
I think they would love to know where we are and who we are and what's going on.
And make them stop.
Ooh, a side quest. I can either decline because I have other priorities. I can accept because why not? Or I can delve deeper. Let's get more information first.
You're gonna need more information about this snoop of yours.
I don't know for sure that our cover's been blown, but if it has, we need to know before our enemies have a chance to do something about it.
What is our threat level?
You really think there's a risk here? Maybe someone's just poking around the fake website of a fake company.
If someone points a gun at me, I assume it's loaded. If someone hacks into the website of the company that serves as our cover, I assume they're doing it for a bad reason.
Probably a good assumption, but you know what they say about assumptions, you
Everything depends
ass.
on who they are and what they know. But we're in the business of dealing with terrorists. If those terrorists find out where we are,
In the basement.
29 likes its privacy.
sure. More importantly, Chang likes being in one piece. Unlike you, I don't just brush off explosions.
Well, I am awesomer than
You
you.
got an MO in this hacker,
At first, I thought it might be the collective.
but you're not convinced.
Not Janus's style to leave crumbs this big. But whoever it is, they risk exposing us. If the collective ever found out where we operate, my God, Jensen.
Maybe Janus knows already.
Hey, don't say shit like that. I get nervous enough as it is.
I've noticed. You seem like a really nervous guy.
What can you tell me about our front company?
Praha Dovos was designed to be forgettable. The kind of place you walk by 100 times and still can't remember.
That's probably why I didn't remember
You
its
obviously
name.
caught someone's attention. What happens if we're compromised?
Bad stuff.
My guess, we dismantle and disappear. Agents go into hiding, director burrows into some hole, poof. No Christmas party.
That's the worst part. I really, really want that Christmas party. So let's make something
I need you
happen.
to find out as much as you can about our Snoop. Make sure we're not in danger.
And that we get a fucking Christmas party.
All right. You have any leads?
I traced our hacker Snoop to an unrented apartment. Top floor, 33 Hlavny. Just down the street. This guy walks by us every single day. Probably walks in.
That's convenient that he's right next door.
See? You feel it now. The constant buried alive feeling. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought we were supposed to be suspicious of things that go on outside these walls.
It's never that simple.
Just get into that apartment, access the computer they used, and find out what you can. And be careful, Jensen. We don't know who we're dealing with.
You know me, I'm always careful.
As soon as I know something, so will you.
I mean, I always try to be careful, and I always like knock things over and screw up and get caught, and it's not going to go well is what I'm saying. There's no way. Same old news. Jobless? Oh, and she's got a family to support and health problems. Aw, she could use some work. Get your nose out of my face, Eliza Kassan. I'm trying to sympathize with the regular people here. I have a job, and kind of another job that is infiltrating the one job. I have multiple jobs, and other people have no jobs. That's really selfish, don't you think? Ooh, look at this. Bet you I can sneak into the office through here. Do, 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 do. Oh, man. That can't be a good sign. Where is that plugged in? Why is there ductwork that leads randomly to a place that is having these electrical problems? It's okay. fine. Just gonna get over here. Ooh, didn't think I'd actually jump up that high. There we go. Turn off the breaker, which probably just powers these servers and the loose cables. Like, this is a serious safety violation and a fire hazard. Office of Health and Safety here should really do something about this. Alright, let's go through this duct. And where are we? We are... What is that? Somebody just on the other side there? We are just on the other side of the office that we want to be in. I believe. More hacking software. A door. Is this the door? Yes, this is the door that we couldn't open before. Can I access this computer? Security rating of 1, you say. Alright. If I go up and around this way. Okay. Still have pretty high capture detection. What about fortify? Ah, yes. Ah, that was easy.
Access granted.
Finally. Now, what did I get into? Just an email. Attention, Director Miller from Jean-Guy Cloutier to Neural Subnet. Sir, the last time you used this NSN, the logs failed to delete properly. They're supposed to, but there have been a few peculiarities in NSN functioning recently. I'm looking into their origin. Until further notice, unless you delete your logs manually, anyone who uses the NSN after you will be able to access a record of your communications, including those of a personal nature. Well, isn't that extra convenient? I think. How do I get there? Is there no extra duct to go through? Oh, that sucks. That's his back. Yeah, okay. That seems like a flaw, but it also seems really realistic that the computer system is not working as it's supposed to. Because usually, they don't. I wish I had saved that hacking thing to get through here. What am I gonna do?
Anomaly detected.
Ah, damn it.
Trace program initiated.
Oh, that just freezes up shit. Come on. Come on, come on. Come on. There we go. Hack successful. All right. Where do we go from here? The throwable thing. Here's a little server area. Lots of toolboxes. Some more software. Some sellable things. A screwdriver. This is a very messy work area. Cable management is not going to win any neatness awards over here. And a lot of boxes that I could throw around, but I've learned my lesson. I will no longer pick up random boxes and throw them because people get hit in the head and then they cry about it and call the cops, who shoot you for throwing a box of beer at somebody. I just wanted him to have some beer. Alright. Let's take a look at this server. That was easy.
Alex, the whisper chip is in.
Let me just stand up in front of this guy in this window.
Jesus, Adam, is Miller in there right now?
Yes.
Shit, gotta go.
Jensen, I need to see you now.
Sure, boss. Whatever you say. I'll be right, you know, over there, inches away from where I am. Hopefully everything's okay and you're not gonna get me in trouble. And oh boy. All right, guys, we're gonna go see him next time.